forlorn. And in a manger cold and dark, Mary's little boy was born. Hark now, hear the angels sing, new king's born today, and man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. Trumpets sound and angels sing, listen to what they say, and man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. Because of Christmas Day. Oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Savior's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till He appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill